The circulatory system, the role of the heart, blood and blood vessels. To check your pulse, place the tips of your index and middle finger on your wrist. Feel your pulse and count the beats for 15 seconds. Then, multiply that number by 4 to find out how many times your heart beats in 1 minute. Where does this pulse come from? Today, you will name and describe the main parts of the human circulatory system. Describe the role of the heart, blood and blood vessels. The circulatory system function to transport blood, oxygen and nutrients to the body. Main parts has 3 main parts: the heart, blood vessels and blood. It works as a pump to move the blood around the body. It has 4 chambers, 2 atria upper chambers and 2 ventricles lower chambers. Let's examine how blood flows through the heart. The right atrium takes in blood carrying carbon dioxide. Blood is squeezed down into the right ventricle and taken to the lungs, where oxygen replaces carbon dioxide. Oxygen carrying blood from the lungs enters the left atrium. Blood is pumped into the left ventricle and starts its journey again throughout the body. Can you explain how blood flows through the heart with a partner, even without the diagram of the heart? Try explaining the process to your peer without referring to your notes. Can you explain how blood flows through the heart with a partner, even without the diagram of the heart? Shown is a sample diagram of how blood flows through the heart. Blood. It is a special fluid primarily contained within the blood vessels. It has 4 main components: red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets and plasma. Red blood cell carry oxygen, nutrients and wastes. Platelets gather at the site of injury and help the clotting process. White blood cells fight diseases and protect the body from infection. Plasma, straw-colored liquid where the other components float in. Blood. When someone has a blood test, a small amount of blood is taken and kept in a tube for testing. To closely examine it, blood undergoes component separation. One common method involves spinning it at very high speeds in a centrifuge. Blood is divided into its components, with the heaviest parts at the bottom. Blood vessels. These are tubes or channels that carry blood throughout our body. There are 3 types of blood vessels: veins, arteries, and capillaries. Each one differs in size and structure. Artery. It has the thickest wall of all 3, allowing it to withstand the high pressure created by the heart. Capillary. It has the thinnest wall to allow substances such as oxygen and sugars to pass through its wall into or out of the blood. Vein. It is less muscular and stretchy than an artery, so blood moves through it with low pressure. It also has a special valve that helps blood go only one way. Artery carries blood away from the heart. Capillary assists in the exchange of substances between the blood and tissues. Vein carries blood back towards the heart.